How do I even start this? Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing some late night plant chores. I have messed up my sleep schedule in literally 2 days, but I'm trying to wear myself out because I don't want to take my trazodone. Anyway, all that to say is we're doing some late night plant chores in the greenhouse. Also, while we're repotting, I want to show y'all some of the Facebook comments I've been getting. Literally about my greenhouse, and instead of asking questions, people have just been so and it's the usual suspects. But let me get my stool and my tray and get everything I need to repot, and we'll get started. I'm using these Measure Right quart cups from Walmart. I've already put holes in them and on the sides. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is take some leca and just put this at the bottom. A little bit more, just like that. About 4 ounces of leca. Over here I do have some tree fern fiber. I got the size 3 perlite and our mix over here, which I think it already has enough tree fern fiber. This is a Forgetia red crystal hybrid, and we're just going to be using this mix. Also, so the mix I'm using I already have a video on. Go check it out. All I did was add some more size 3 perlite and tree fern fiber. I like to add as I go. Anyway, so let's talk about a video I made. So I made this video on TikTok, and it was just a stupid video of me like standing at the front of this greenhouse and like putting my hand against it and just being funny, and it said meet every 10 minutes, and it was hilarious. So I posted on TikTok first, and I have been posting all of my TikToks onto Instagram. Just, you know, just to try to get some more views, and I want to pot this a little bit deeper. There we go. I want to get that a little bit deeper to bury that stem. Perfect. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was saying. So once it posts to Instagram, it automatically goes to Facebook, right? So, I posted this video, and I was getting a lot of good response, but then I started to get a lot of hate. Like, this one guy said, of course the fat doesn't want to go outside or work. What? That was crazy. And then people saying, you're gatekeeping this greenhouse. I'm like, girl, I've never had a quote-unquote viral video. It's almost at 600,000 views right now. I have not had that attention before, and it is so many comments to reply, and honestly it's a little overwhelming. I don't know how people, you know, do it. Like, it's a lot. But yeah, so that's been going on. So I've had my plant Instagram for like a year or so, right? And it's only at like 400, and then in the past like 3 days I'm already at like 1,200, and on Facebook I had like 100 followers. Now I'm at 15 or 1,500. It's just been crazy, y'all. I can't believe like a stupid ass video of my greenhouse would get so much hate and attention. But, you know, I'm not mad at it. But yeah, anyway, here's our first one potted up. It's looking good. It's looking good. I've had this greenhouse for almost 3 weeks now, and I just want to say my plants have done so well in here. It's insane. You know, I grow mostly Anthurium and Hoya, and I've recently gotten into alocasia a little bit, but I have just noticed, like, when the leaves are coming out, they're not ripping in half or getting bullet holes. Watering the trays have been so easy. I've really enjoyed it. I think the IKEA greenhouse cabinets were such a good, like, first step. I've been collecting plants around 10 years, and then a few years ago I hit like a major depression, and then I just kind of let everything die. So in the past 3 years I've been rebuilding my collection back, and I've always grown an ambient or a cabinet or something like that, and the greenhouse has been amazing. Let's talk about this greenhouse a little bit. This is called a Canopia Harlem 6x8x7. Even without a humidifier going, it stays around, even with the door open and the latch open and the fans, it's 72% humidity right now and 75 degrees in here. It is amazing. And I have a waterproof tarp underneath these pink mats, and then I have these cheap shelves and a couple of heat mats, and it has been amazing growing in here. I'm super excited. Also, something tragic happened today. I had right here my Endodress King of Spades, pregnant with my red crystal Dorayaki, and it was getting so close to popping off the berries, and I unfortunately knocked it off. I'm gonna keep it over here. I'm gonna keep it and see if it still grows for a minute without being attached, but I'm totally good sleeping. But I think my heart about sank when that happened. I just got so upset. I was like, yay, I'm about to pot these up. It's gonna be so great. And then I knocked it off. I'm thinking about crying right now, but I'm not. But that's one thing about plants, is they teach you a lot of patience. If you have a patience issue, get a plant, or an Anthurium specifically, because it will teach you so much patience, and it will teach you a lot. And also you'll spend a lot of money. So I don't know if this is a good hobby for everyone. Okay. Let's just get back into it. And I lost the tag somewhere, but I know this is a Carla Dorayaki Michelle Zara. I don't know what happened to it. It kind of died off, but then it's back for some reason now. Got this from Brandon to Plant Daddy. Alright, let's talk about work. This might just be a niche subject, but I kind of want to talk about hair. I don't know. I'm also in a bad mood because I'm on my period and I'm in pain and I'm emotional. But I was talking about hair and the internet. So you wouldn't believe how many people I get, or how many new clients I get, that bring me like AI images, like for their inspo. And a lot of people just don't get, like, an inspiration is just for inspiration. I'm not a copy and paste kind of girl. Like, I can't be doing all that, you know what I mean? And so I've had a few clients recently with some crazy expectations and all of that, and work has just honestly been stressing me out bad lately. Like, I'm like, should I change career? Should I just thug it out? This is my 10th year doing hair this year. Whoop, whoop. But at the same time, I'm like, this shit is starting to stress me out. Like, I don't know what it is. Also, too, I think my algorithm on TikTok is just hairstylist hate page. Like, every day I see, like, people, like, blasting their hairstylist. And I'm not, let me say it like this. I understand if you're unhappy with your hair. Cool. That is okay. Like, there is no reason to not want to reach out and say, hey, I'd like to make an adjustment, blah, blah, blah. No, there's nothing wrong with that. And honestly, it's super appreciated to be even given the chance to adjust a color. You know what I mean? But going online and blasting somebody without even contacting them, contacting the salon, giving that person a chance to even, you know, fix the situation. Now, this hasn't happened to me lately. Well, I don't think it's happened at all. Usually people will message me and be like, hey girl, there's just one piece I need to refix. Yeah, okay, no problem. Like, I really appreciate you reaching out. But I've just been seeing so much hate towards hairstylists, and I have had a few clients with unrealistic expectations. I have had a few clients with unrealistic expectations lately, and it has just been so draining. But at the same time, I've had like, I stay about 6 weeks booked out now. I have so much good going, but I think I'm just in this phase of life where all I'm seeing is the half, where I'm seeing the glass half empty lately, and I've got to change my mindset on that, because I'm just, ugh. Like, you know what I mean? Do you ever just like get in these like moods where you just see everything wrong instead of everything right? Because there's so much good going on in my life, but sometimes I just feel like I don't look at it. All that to say is I'm trying to change my frame of mind to be more positive, because if I'm being honest, for the past 2 years I have not been a positive person. I just have been feeling like I'm dragging myself every day. I just don't like anything that's going on in my life. So yeah, I'm trying. So basically, I'm just trying to be better. Okay, this is a Carla Blackier from my friend Vanya. I notice it yellowing a little bit. I'm not seeing pest, hopefully. Is that just... I don't think it's pests, but also I've been noticing a lot of rot with my self-watering pots in the greenhouse, which obvious reasons I can see why. So we're just going to get her potted up in one of these pots. Let's take out this moss on top, and then I'll kind of just slide this out. We're just going to gently slide this out. It has good roots, so that's good. Just going to pour this stuff straight in here. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, so last year my friend Vanya sent me this seed for this and a Carla Forgetii from PlantCon in Houston, I believe. And I'm like, no matter what I do, I've got to grow these out really big and beautiful ones. So I've been trying my hardest not to kill these. A lot of times when I pot up in a bigger pot, I leave a bunch of inches at top, because I feel like a lot of my anthuriums grow up like a stalk, and I just want to give them room to grow. So I'll pot them a little bit deeper at first, and then I'll, yeah. Also, I'm putting a layer of leca or perlite at the bottom, so that when I do water the pots, it can kind of be like a self-watering pot in a way and not drown the roots. So that's what I'm doing. Because even when I would do no drainage, I would always put like stratum at the bottom or leca at the bottom, just to make sure I wasn't, you know, suffocating those roots. Alright, who else needs? I'm trying to slowly get all of these out. Yeah, I think we'll do this one and put it in one of those small pots. This is my RLFS Self from Justin Gruski. We're gonna put you in this one from Justin Gruski. And honestly, I'm gonna be real, this winter I kind of ignored all my plants, and I think having a greenhouse will save me a lot of headache too. Just by, oh, she barely ain't got no roots in there. That's crazy. Even if I'm not on my shit, like the humidity is gonna be so much higher, like it's gonna help so much. Like I feel like this was a good investment. But honestly, let's talk about it. So I got this idea. I was watching this YouTube video of someone, and they had a greenhouse. I think they're from like Australia or something. They had a greenhouse in their house. They had a frosted one, and I was thinking, I was like, oh, maybe I could find a clear one. And so it started thinking and thinking, and then I got on TikTok and saw greenhouse and apartments, and I just got on this frenzy of like, I'm gonna find this, you know. And so I just decided, I said, okay, I found the greenhouse. I think it was right around like 600 or something like that. And I was like, I could sell all my cabinets and make all my money back. So I sold all my cabinets and I ended up making extra money off of that. So that was really good. And yeah, it consolidated everything. I know I still have a ton of plants in here, but having them all in one consolidated space has been so much better for me, and I really do like it. And I can see everything, and I like having the trays, and I like being able to just come in here and look at them and see if they're happy. And I mean, they're just thriving, honestly. I mean, I can't say nothing bad about them. They're just doing so good. Even the alocasias I have are doing great. You know, I'm not a alocasia collector, but yeah, I mean, even being in here 3 weeks, some of them already put out 2 leaves, some of them are putting out 1 leaf that have been stuck forever. But I think my intentions with having plants is I want to create, and for me creating is like making my own hybrids, propagating, you know, taking cuttings to sale and stuff like that. You know, I love it, but also like I need to make my money back from spending money on plants. So, you know, hybridizing, cutting and all that, trading, it's a way to get some money back or to get something that you want. But yeah, so I've really been enjoying it. My plants have been, like for example, you'll see how big this leaf is. This is a butt cut, okay, and it's not even fully hardened yet. Look at this. It's still soft to the touch. This is a Circus Peanuts repap, and it already is pushing out a new leaf right here. And I literally got it 3 weeks ago, and it was just a butt cut. And look at the first leaves on it. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love it. I've just seen so many changes in these plants that have been kind of just bleh for a while, and it has been so nice to just be like, oh my gosh, like, this is great. Anyway, I'm starting to actually get a little tired, so I think these are the ones that we're going to, you know, show up with. I'm going to come up there and show you all of them up close, and I think this has put me to sleep. We'll water them together too. Okay. This is the Carla girl. Can we focus? Can we focus? This is a Carla Blackier. The leaves are turning a little yellow. I don't know why. This is the Carla. This is the Carla Doriaki Zara Michelle. Oh God, my foot is asleep. I don't know where the tag for this is right now, but I don't know where the tag for this is right now, but this is absolutely stunning. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Plant Maintenance Day plus chores. First, I'm going to show you what I got from Lowe's. Okay, these are some of my staple, the horticultural perlite from Stug Green. Next up is they have Leca now there. How convenient. Y'all know I'm a Syngonium fiend. They had this, what is a red arrow, and it was half off of $15.98. Next up I got these coco coir poles. I don't even know how much these were, but I think they're like $10 each. They do stack. I don't know. One of my favorite Syngoniums is my Syngonium Chia Pence Frosted Heart. It is doing amazing, but I wanted to get it a little pole to grow up instead of a stick, and that's why I got these. So let's just plop that in there. Let me take off. Hopefully I just didn't break the roots off. No. And that way it has something to climb against. So we're gonna get that on there. Let's see, where's the best place to put this? That looks so much better, and I hope it starts to root in on this pole. This is my regular Chia Pence, and it is absolute. Oh my God, that almost snapped off. Love Syngonium Chia Pence. It is probably my favorite. This fits perfect on here for now, but it probably will need another one soon. But we're just gonna put this clip right here by this node, and this is what I was imagining. There we go. That looks adorable. Look at them together. Look at them together. Ah! I love Syngoniums. It's a variegated snowcap, I think. Here it is, though. Is this a variegated? I don't know. I know this table looks a little junky, but I just love seeing all of these right here. Like, look at that. I put the Maculata. No, so I thought I had picked out the pinkish one, but I didn't. I'm also considering getting it, but also I could just be happy with what I got. But this is sitting by my desk. Sage knocked that over. But yeah, these are my little non-anthuriums. Okay, I got me a rug to put in here. It's from Five Below. It's really cheap, but I thought it'd be a good extra layer of protection and it would look cute. I just feel like too, it keeps stuff from getting in the cracks. You know? Y'all remember that rug I had in my, before I built this? I don't even want to know how much water I have spilt on that rug. For a finish. Watch out. Get out of here for a minute. Questions that I should answer while I'm doing this YouTube video. It could be about anything. Let me go grab these tables. Okay, so I put this in a glass of water and clipped it on here. I'm gonna set it on my heat mat to see if that helps at all. Anything to try to save these, because they were probably only like a week or two away from like full germination. So yeah, that sucks. Okay, anyway, let's see. Okay, so I got this rug from Five Below. I also got, well, it just fell out, these metal tables, $5 each. Cute table rise or plant risers. Go. Look how cute. That is such a perfect little table to set plants on. Cute. I was like, why not? This would fill in this little space right here and add a little pop of color. Now, isn't that just darling? We're gonna move this humidifier down. I don't know if y'all can tell. I have had a horrible day, but I did get this alocasia fried egg that I have been soaking in water to get all of the dirt off all day long, gently trying to get all of this off so that I don't shock it. And it's kind of rehydrated it, but this is a fried egg and it has corms and stuff. I'm just gonna let it stay on there, to be honest. Look, there's a little corm right there. I'm gonna fish out all these little corms. The roots are clean. The roots are like 98% clean. So they started selling this at my local plant store. It's called Tropic Pond. It has lava rock, pumice, zeolite, and calcicline clay. Why is my focus not working? There we go. So we're gonna use that. Okay, I'm gonna be using a naked root planter. I'm not pre-washing this because I'm going to soak it really good. With it, fried egg in here. I want to make sure I have the leaves how I want. All of that. Kind of want these two to face outwards more. Kind of like that to give it a more bushy effect. There we go. Just like that. I'm going to stick it in there and then I'm going to rotate it just a little bit. Just like that. Kind of get that, kind of tuck those in a little bit. I know you're not supposed to cover that all, so we're going to start here and we can adjust. That's perfect. We're going to just mix all, see all that coming out. Get all that cleared out, but here's what it's looking like. I'm going to give it a good little rinse since, you know, since I did bring it home from the big box store. Just give it a quick little rinsey poo. My fried egg. Do y'all see that? That looks absolutely amazing. I hope I can keep this alive. Okay, if I look crazy because it's at my work, but all my other footage has deleted, so I don't have any of that. But hope you enjoyed that video. I'll have more coming out soon. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Everybody Fever Dream. Yeah, bye. I'm also back here in the break room editing.